Oh dear, I clearly don't pay enough attention to my tetraps. We've knocked over a Cyberman. These ones are great, by the way, at the back because they have stands. Stands were definitely the way forwards. No, wait. Before this video begins, I've got something very, very important to say, and that is... I've forgotten. Don't worry. Enjoy the video, guys. Hello, and welcome to another Doctor Who unboxing video here on my channel. In today's video, we have 4 parcels to get through. One parcel, the last parcel, is actually technically not a parcel, it's a box that I just haven't got round to actually unboxing yet from my house move. But the first 3 parcels have just arrived in the post, so it only makes sense to open those first. So let's have a look. Okay, so the first package is just a small jiffy bag, and I've got a feeling I know what's inside it, and let's be honest, this jiffy bag is a little bit worse for wear. But we'll have a look and see what we have inside. And as I imagined, yes, it is from Big Finish. Now, it comes with the Vortex magazine. Oh, there's John Barrowman. Oh dear. But yeah, so that's just like the monthly kind of release issue magazine that Big Finish do. Lovely. But more importantly, we have, this is just something that's rather strange actually. I swear this seems to be like the inlay for what would be inside the CD, I would have imagined, but maybe that's just a glitch, I don't know. But here we have this one here, which is the Dalek Protocol, Dalek Universe. Now, although this has just arrived, I've already just about finished listening to this on audio, because I download it, obviously, because you get that free download when you buy the CD. I've got the app on my iPhone, and can I say, this was amazing. I really highly recommend it. Now, spoiler alert, the first 2 episodes really felt like Death to the Daleks, which is really amazing because they're on Exelon, and there are indeed Exelons, and an old friend pays us a visit as well. And the last 2 episodes are a bit more kind of Dalek orientated, but it was really good, really fun to listen to. I cannot wait for the rest of the Dalek universe. I'm thoroughly on board with this series of adventures. Really good. Okay, and then we have a second jiffy bag. Inside of this one is a box, and inside the box is, I've actually got no idea. It is it's a dapol Cyberman figure from the Story Earth Shock. Well, basically, get off. Basically loosed on the Story of the Earth Shock anyway. So it's in a little plastic bag as well, which is quite nice. Let's have a look. Let's get him out and view him. So, yep, here he is. A lovely dapol Cyberman. I've basically just decided to carry on amassing and building an army of these ones because I just think they're great. You get a bit of blue tack there, stick them down, and they quite happily stand up. I like this. So, a dapol Cyberman. Then moving on, we have this cardboard package now. I believe, again, I know what's inside of this one. I actually ordered something off the Panini website, and no, it wasn't a ham and cheese panini. If I can just open up this, and I will show you exactly what it is inside. Really nicely packaged, actually. It is none other than a Doctor Who magazine. There you can see it. It's the special edition, and it's the Writers of Doctor Who. Now, the reason I bought this online, normally I buy all my DWM merchandise from WH Smith's, is because lately my local WH Smith's, which actually isn't even that local, has kind of stopped really releasing. I mean, it does the monthly range, but it doesn't really do a special editions anymore, which is really annoying. And talking of special editions, I have just ordered on, I think it was on Forbidden Planet, the second of the Doctor Who Chronicles, so get pre-ordering that because that will probably go out of stock really quickly like it did with the first one. The price of this one was $6.99, so it wasn't even that expensive, but yeah, it'll be read at some point, but just added to the collection. Those of you that have no idea what the Doctor Who Chronicles is, that's the first one that was released, the 1965 issue, and yeah, so be sure to check out Forbidden Planet's website. But having said that, I am actually affiliated with Forbidden Planet, so if you use the link down below and purchase anything on the Forbidden Planet website using my link, then I get a small partial part of revenue from that, so that would be really kind of cool. So again, it'd be a great way to support this channel If ever you want to buy anything off Forbidden Planet, use the link down below. Happy days. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so that concludes the unboxing part of the video where I bought stuff, and then we have one last box to open. I say one last, there's probably more lurking around in here somewhere, but this box is a box that I packed up, ready to move, and of course I've now moved, and I'm going to open this up and find out what we've got. So loads of little things, bubble wrapped up, and ironically the first thing here is another Cyberman, but this time it is an early style Cyberman with a stand, which is really nice. If I put him like this, you can hopefully see him. And I really, really like these. These actually were one of the last, if not the last, items that the company dapol produced. As you can see, the quality or the detailing was really coming a long way. And unfortunately, dapol lost their license to produce Doctor Who stuff, I believe, as well. There was a massive fire at their exhibition, which was just absolutely devastating. So that kind of ended that. But we have some more great figures to unbox here. This is K9, but it is a green K9. Fun fact, this was the original version of K9 it was released, and simply there was a green shadow cast on the picture, and they just assumed that K9 was green. Don't forget, in those days there was no internet, there was no Blu-ray, DVDs, videos were kind of just about coming out, you know, there wasn't really much to go on. But quite quickly, dapol realised their mistake, or say their difference there, and they released, and I'm going to try and get this K9 to go back to the way it should be, there we go, and they very quickly released the grey variant, or the normal version. But actually, this one is a special edition. This is the 21st anniversary Longley edition. You can obviously tell that by the wording on K9. Now, that makes me feel like there's going to be a lot of K9s in this box, but for now, here is another one of those lovely Cybermen. I will stand them over here, and we will see just how big the army of Cybermen gets. Let's have a look and see what else we have. We have another K9, this time the 35th anniversary. So we'll pop him next to his counterparts. Got tons of bubble wrap here, of course. I always try and make sure things are bubble wrapped nicely. Even umbrellas. So there are the 7th Doctor's umbrellas, a few of them anyway, but I obviously decided to bubble wrap. And speaking of umbrellas, we have another one. There's a gold umbrella in its packaging for some reason. And moving on, we have another K9. This time it is a 20th anniversary edition K9. You can hopefully see that there. There we go. So I'll pop that there. So far, all these K9s are actually different. They just look the same. Yeah, I've heard that one before somewhere. And we have another K9. This is the 21st anniversary Longley edition. Looking rather sexy, if K9 can ever look sexy. Here we have another early Cyberman, so we'll pop him over there. And then we have another one of the early Cybermen. Now these are actually, they're not rare per se, but they do kind of cost about 20 quid each, so they're quite expensive. Here we have a massive Cyberman. This was produced by Big Finish. No, it's not. This was produced by Product Enterprise, so that's why the size difference there is a little bit off. And then we have another Cyberman without its base this time, so we'll leave him there. He'll look a little bit smaller than his friends. And then we have another one. I can't remember just how many of these I have. We have another K9, this time it's the 21st anniversary edition. I just somehow get the light to stop pissing around and so we can actually see it. There we go, 21st anniversary edition K9. We've got another K9, this one is also the 21st anniversary edition. So we've got a bit of a duplicate K9 there. We've got another Cybermat from Big Finish. Why do I keep saying Big Finish? Fuck. From Product Enterprise. And then we have another early Cyberman. Let's stick him in the middle, like so. And then we have the second Doctor without his stand, but it's again released very much the same time. And in fact, let me just show you that one a bit closer. This was released at the very same time as the early Cybermen, and it was, like I say, basically the last figure. to be released, which is really, really sad. But I suppose all good things must come to an end. Here we have another Cyberman to add to the Cyber Army. And then we have another Cyberman. I cannot believe I've got so many of these. I guess you could call them Tomb Cybermen. How many is that so far? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9, so, well, we haven't got 9. We've got 10. There we go. There's a 10th planet. Haha. And there's a 10th Cyberman. For the armies, we've got some plastic bags here, which I'll just leave to one side. And then we've got some loose figures that haven't been bubble wrapped. Naughty Raven. We've got another Earthshock Cyberman who looks absolutely yellowed. That's probably why they weren't bubble wrapped, and so does he. They need some love and attention. If I show you the comparison of my one that I recently got online, you can see, look at the colouring. That's why the sun is not good for your action figures. And then we have a Ice Warrior, if I should be able to. Stand him up there. And we have another Ice Warrior. Don't knock him over. That's the problem. One figure goes. That's the problem there. One figure goes. They all domino. And you have to start all over again. So that's why I always say blue tack works best when displaying your dapol figures. I have another Ice Warrior. I mean, this is only a small portion of figures. This is just like an extra box that I found. I believe I've kind of opened up the majority of my dapol figures in another video. And then we have one of the weirdest creatures that dapol ever produced, the Tetrap. And I've got 5 of these apparently. There are some wings hanging around, but the wings were kind of like a material, and you'd have to glue them on, which is kind of cool. But do you know what? I've never noticed that. The Tetrap actually has an eye in the back of its head. Wow, I clearly don't pay enough attention to my Tetraps. We've knocked over a Cyberman. These ones are great, by the way, at the back because they have stands. Stands were definitely the way forwards. And there's another Tetrap. So, that is the box. Completely and utterly empty. And that is the unboxing. So, thank you very much for watching this video. Of course, there will be more unboxing videos on this channel very, very soon. But until then, thank you very much to all my Patreons, and thank you to everyone that watches my videos. I will see you all again for another Doctor Who video here on my channel. Goodbye for now.